Donations are still flying. Whoa, oh, as I'm looking at the screen here, less than $90,000 left to go for that BDSP run. Come on, y'all. Let's make it happen. And I had one more here that I wanted to read. There it was. Kimber, a.k.a. Sticky, sent in $100. Proud mama here. My son uses his vacation time to do these charities. So proud. Yo, shout outs to that. I love that. That's beautiful. All right. I have gotten word from the team. There are so many stars that we could have. You could pick a number, any number, let's say 120. Simply bring us those stars, my friend. The run is yours. Take it away.
Hello. I am ready to get some stars.
I'm ready for you to get some stars.
Ready for a countdown?
I guess I'm ready.
Yeah? Y'all,
Well, for anybody at home,
we'll get
who
into
are
that.
you?
I'm assuming we're ready for a countdown. I think I'm going to just go for it. I'm ready. I've been waiting all week to bring this beautiful speed run to you guys. So, without further ado, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's me, Mario.
So, hello, my name is Simply. I am a Super Mario 64 speedrunner. Been doing this for about a decade now, since 2012. The 120 star run has changed a lot. It has evolved so much, and it continues to do so. Happy to be here again and be able to bring it to you guys. And with me, I have two very lovely commentators, if they'd like to go ahead and introduce themselves now.
Hello. My name's Artemis. I'm a long-time watcher, first-time watcher. I'm here to commentate this lovely run, and with me I got wesdogg here.
Hello there, I am wesdogg, relatively new to the Mario 64 community, first-time GDQ goer, but long-time enthusiast of the MAU.
Of course, we start the run with the lovely Lakitu skip right here.
Yes.
Easy every time. It's so
Feels
good.
so good.
And then we jump right into a wonderful trick called the lobby backwards long jump. You know, gotta get into Bowser right away. No time to waste. See how it goes real quick. It's just that easy.
Okay.
Just like that.
Yep. That is what I was scared of the most, and now it's over.
Yep,
now I can breathe.
Huge weight off your shoulders.
The hardest part of this 1 hour and a half plus run is already done here as we now shift into Bowser in the Dark World. Truly, no matter what category you run in this game, one of the most stressful and yet interesting stages we come across is simply now is collecting the reds here in Bowser in the Dark World. See him
just so
moving all the way around.
The stage has gone through so many iterations over the years, like so many different cycles, but that was wonderful. It's exactly what we want to see. And just like that, the star's already collected.
That's one.
That's
one of 120. Let's go.
Huge way to get a good cycle right after LBLJ.
Now let's see if we're lucky enough to get RNG for
like
Bowser to dance here.
That's embarrassing.
We didn't see
A
that.
little bit limp there.
It happens, you know, throws are difficult.
Still getting warmed up here, you know, just going right into a run, not being able to warm up those muscles, but nevertheless, Mario's still able to make some quick work of Bowser there.
Turned into a star. That's lovely.
It's crazy how that happens.
Yeah, I don't know how the physics work on that, but you know, I trust Mario.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, for every death, I'm going to be donating $100. I don't think I'm going to die very much, but got to account for it if it happens. If I don't die at all, I will be donating $200. That is it's my stake in this run.
And keep in mind, crowd and chat, this is the world record holder in
true.
damage list, so
Yeah,
he
I
knows
also
how
wanna
not
put in
to
that
die,
I'm
so we
also
better
going to
be on the
donating
lookout.
A little bit less, but at 20 per death, but 50 if no deaths. And we talked right past this new texture setup, You used to do this full setup where you do a backflip and a punch, but instead there's just, a wonderful texture you just look at and just go.
Yeah, last time we saw Mario 64 here at Games Done Quick was 2018 with the sock folder setup. Provides a more consistent, normalized setup there, but simply has shown the evolution of this game here with the texture setup. There's been even one more iteration. As relatively safe as possible. For such a long category, you don't want to have to reset every so often.
And then we're talking right through this really fast-paced, really cool-looking star. Like Womp's 100 is always a really cool one, just because there's a couple cycles with the wooden platform that spins around in a circle. Is making very quick work of it. Can't even really talk about it, but that was so good. This is a fantastic start to a wonderful run for everyone out there.
Yeah, I've gotten basically like the 3 checks of getting a run started. Most runs don't make it to this point. They usually stop before LBLJ or like the glitch at the beginning, or the cannonless setup sometimes doesn't work, but thankfully I am blessed on this day. It's going very nice.
Unfortunately, the rest of the stars on the stage are pretty chill. There's like Owlless, but that's it, really. So we get to relax for a little bit now. But just because we're relaxing doesn't mean it's still not impressive. Check this one out. Just like
Who needs an owl?
Who needs the owl, man?
You don't need an owl.
Don't
You just
wake
need
the
Mario.
owl. All you need is Mario. No owls required. Do not wake them. So now we're going into a star. We're going into Wild Blue. I don't know your stage rep. A very
I believe he will be going for the 16-star approach with the single jump wall kick approach.
So-
Dive straight into the star.
That one's also fantastic. I know at past GDQs may have joked about that star being difficult, but the single jump strat, that is actually difficult. So very impressive that he's pulling all of this off. And so there's this chip off the Womp's block. There's a big guy up here.
Very hard boss fight coming up. I'm going to need to focus very hard for this one.
Yep,
Absolutely. You do not want to mess around with somebody with a face like that. He is just absolutely deranged and out to get you no matter what. But it looks like Simply is making some nice quick work, just completely
and
ignoring
just like
the
that,
laws
no
of
way.
physics.
That is
ignoring the
fantastic.
laws of physics and being able to use that booty to destroy that Womp.
Oh, that's great to get out of the way. Really difficult, as always. And it only gets harder from here.
So you'll notice on each star, after I pop out of the stage, I'm picking the bottom option. If you guys wanna talk about that, wesdogg, tell them what's up.
Bottom option being, on the save screen. Absolutely, yes. So, folks, it turns out when you're playing on the Nintendo 64 console, as Simply is doing here, if you select the option, as we'll see here quickly on the screen, if you select, well, I guess in Japanese, it may be hard to read for those who speak English at home. But if you select the option to save and continue, that tends to be a little bit of a micro time loss there. So you select the bottom option there, which is continue without saving. And it will eventually add up to saving about 30 seconds over the course of the whole speed run there. And we will be doing a couple of safe saves throughout this run, but we are trying to go quick. That is the point of this event overall. This is games done quick, not games done safely.
So the other option, the middle option, the fun option is save and quit. So sometimes trying to scroll down to continue don't save, you accidentally hit that middle option and then you spawn outside the castle with 4 lives. And that's not ideal in a speedrun. So some people don't opt for it, and there's a certain strat where the cursor can just shoot to the bottom, but you know.
But we don't have
details.
to talk about that.
Yeah,
you know?
that's just details. Look into
It goes deep. We don't got to go that deep.
Yeah,
but,
look into it on your own time. Trust me, it's worth it.
But speaking of lag, we have I am playing on the real original N64 hardware, which comes with a lot of lag. And so right here at the start, I'm turning my camera, and I'm going to be having some weird camera angles for most of this stage in order to save a lot of time. Mostly on lag.
Yeah, it might not seem like it, but there's some stages where if you don't lag reduce, you'll lose 15 seconds and very noticeably watch the game slow down.
Right.
And,
we see a good clip there into the sunken ship there from Simply. The intended route was to talk to the eel and force them to come out, but you know, as we saw earlier with the Wombs battle, we defy the laws of physics there, and Simply is just able to go right through into the ship.
Yeah, we're not very good at actually communicating with a lot of the enemies in this game, so we just bypass them if we can.
I got the cool ground pound.
Woo! The cool ground pound. It's what we want to see right after that clip. It's looking good.
Now's a pretty good time for donations, if we have any donations.
Yep, we
Oh,
got some
yeah.
sorted.
I think I got maybe one or two for us. Let's start off with some familiar names. I've got a $250 donation here from Simp Mom and Simp Dad.
Simp
Hey,
Mom!
Yes!
Hi, everyone from Simp Mom and Dad. We hope everyone is doing well. Huge thanks to GDQ for the great job you do. Wonderful cause. Go Simply Go!
Go Simply! Aw.
We love
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
We
What
love
wonderful
Simp
parents.
Mom. For those who may know, when Simply broke the world record 2 years ago, he went viral on the internet when his mom came into the room, noticing that her son had broken the world record and did what every loving, supportive parent would do and just gave him a big old hug and showed us some love. Guys, claps in the chat or out there in the crowd for his loving, supportive parents. Pog you, Simp Mom.
We got time for at least another donation. This star's kind of long with a lot of swimming.
Perfect. I've got a $500 anonymous donation. Can't wait for the Super Mario 64 run and hopefully the Pokemon run right after. Thanks for all the hard work you all put into this great event every year. An update on that, we are now over 115,000. We have less than $85,000 left to go to get that BDSP run. So please keep your donations coming.
Let's do it. I gotta see the BDSP run.
That's right after this, right?
That's the idea.
Oh, then
we wanna keep
we
this
gotta get
event-
the.
Well, and we already got Pokefacts coming in too. Caboose the Elf sent in $50. Mr. Game & Shop, the only one you need to care about is Mew 3. Okay, you see, I would not have known about Mew 3 if you all weren't teaching me right now, so thank you for that information.
Well, hopefully we can get some good donations coming in for that wonderful run coming right after.
We want to keep this event going on as long as possible. It is truly one of the most wonderful times of the year. Let's make sure that continues on with your helpful donations here to Doctors Without Borders. We see Simply here wrapping up 100 plus reds here on the sunken ship. So for those who may not know, the reason he went into that ship is after you collect the star in that box, the ship spawns on the surface level of the water, which allows him to collect the remaining 3 coins to get the 100 plus reds there.
I'm about to go for a very swag strat, the instant cannon shot. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice.
Instant shot there. And just another regional difference there between games. We are playing on the Japanese version here, which you see the star is completely exposed and ready to be picked up. Whereas if you played this game on the American version, there would be covered by a box, which adds another 3 to 3.5 seconds for the star grab, star animation. And again, we're trying to go quickly here. We don't have time for boxes. We need to just pick up and go.
Exactly. And there's a couple other different regional differences we'll talk about later when they come up, but instead we're just swimming into the star, completely ignoring the need for the metal cap, which we will
No
see.
metal cap needed. The most useless cap in all of the Mario games, I think. I haven't played them all, but I'm pretty sure metal cap is not needed, except for 1 star.
Which is such a darn shame because it's got the greatest soundtrack.
Yeah,
It does.
It's the best. I mean, they tried their best, right? Like, they put a couple stars with some difficult to navigate water where you have to time your A presses a bit more, but, you know, they did what they could. You got to experience the metal cap once. That's all you really need.
Keeps the song fresh.
Yeah, you can't listen to it all the time.
For anybody out there wondering, I'm sure you guys are dying to know the time save of the Japanese version over the US version. I think it's about 2 seconds. Someone's going to get mad at me in some Discord for saying that. It could be off by a few frames, but 2 or 3 seconds. And typically, Japanese version in older games, the text goes a lot faster. But actually, in Mario 64, the text scrolls faster on the US version. Fun fact.
But as we'll get to see in some of the future stars, sometimes the Americans just tend to overemphasize dialogue a little too much, and we just need to get right to it. And it seems like in the Japanese version, they're just ready to get down to business.
But
Yeah.
can't get too far ahead of ourselves. We still got a couple stars to go before any of that.
Absolutely.
Instead,
Don't
we're
get me
just
too excited.
We're just gonna steal this star from this eel. Never stood a chance.
We summoned Unagi to come out and play, and just like that, we are out of Jolly Roger Bay.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, this run is, I mean, I haven't done anything too crazy. I think Wes was saying the hardest part was at the beginning, but we are far from the hardest part. We're going to be getting there in a bit. We still got Bob on Battlefield, a couple of slides. Commentators, if you want to take a guess at what slide time I'm going to get, if you guess it right, I will add $100 to my donation.
I'm going to guess a 12.7 right now.
Then I have to guess 12.6, higher odds.
All right, I guess I just got to get
We'll
a 12.8.
Here, chat and crowd, what are your predictions here on the slide time?
And it's okay if you don't get your guesses in for this one. We got one more. Hey!
12-7.
12-7. At least one of us got it right.
Oh, come on. Pretend you didn't see that. That was, that never happens. That's my never happens moment right there.
All right, so now we get the wing cap. We get 1 star break between the slide stars.
See here, the intended route is to get all the coins from top to bottom, but just like that, simply with some very slick flight movement, is able to go down there and snag those first 2 coins. First, why he does that is so he can swing around here and get ready for potential pog movement here as he's going for the button roll on a canasta.
Nice.
That was really close to not working.
That was, but it worked, and that's all that matters, you know? A swag movement, got everyone hyped. Do you want to guess 12.6 this time, and I'll guess 12.7?
Okay, no, you got to pick one, okay? I realize now it's kind of loaded. If you can do 12.6 and 12.7, you got your bases
I'm going to
covered,
go 12.8. Are you comfortable with the 12.8?
I want 12.7.
Ooh, we can't meet in the middle of 12.75.
Okay, you've watched too much. You can't. 12.8. What would you even settle on?
12.8.
Well, considering
Wes
that
was
this commentator has been 2 for 2 with the 12.7 and the 12.8, I think you need to go ahead and donate those $200.
Yeah,
Maybe meet in the middle with the $100.
You just got to do it, man.
Yeah, I could do $200, I suppose.
right.
It's for charity after
It's
all.
for
There we go.
charity. That's
It's all
what we
for
wanna
Doctors
hear.
Without Borders.
Of course.
So, the first stage of this game that we kind of skipped. It's a cool stage. So there's a bomb at the top of this mountain, you know.
It's a very cool stage.
I'm sure everyone's seen this before. I hope.
Yeah, everybody who's ever played Mario 64 has had to have at least seen this stage because this is the only stage you can access glitchless without any stars. Bomb Ob Battlefield, as we come to meet up with the king, Bomb Ob themselves. They, try to threaten us and let us know that there's no way we could possibly stop them, but Mario, with their very quick movement and fast intelligence, is just going to be able to absolutely destroy this bomb here with 3 quick little throws as the star is spawned, and now we move on.
Well, I mean, to
Very
be fair,
hard boss fights.
To be fair, he told us exactly how to beat him. We just can't read it because this is not the correct language that I speak. But I mean, he tells you how to beat him and then also Bowser, but we've already done that, We don't need lessons here.
All right, well, now we're coming up to one of the biggest innovations here in Mario 64 within the last few years, guys. We're going to be racing Koopa the Quick here in Bomb Battlefield. We're first going to see Simply replicate the movement he did with the King Bomb here, do a couple of slope kicks here, go into the warp, and get to the top of the hill to make sure they cross the finish line to beat the King Koopa. But here is where it's going to get interesting. We're going to see him roll off, or take a long jump off here to go onto this little slope, take a long jump here, meet up with the red Bomb Mob, and we're going to hopefully be manipulating Koopa to go a couple of seconds faster with a strat known as balls.
So,
yes.
So there's some, there's the little warps there. They spawn the black balls that roll down the mountain. They're supposed to be obstacles, but we kind of dodge all of them because we're fast. So if you spawn a certain amount of them, then it ends up being just faster because the Koopa doesn't have as much to jump over. And, it's fast. So that's why we do it. But that's kind of the theme here.
Yes, Mario must get back within range of the balls as quickly as possible, hence why we take that fast approach with the slope, with the slide down the slope and getting back in there, getting the balls into range. And, well, let's simply be the judge of this one here. It seems like top runners know best of when the balls were collected here. It helps speed up Koopa. Simply, do you think we got balls?
I have no idea. I have no idea when you get balls.
That's exactly.
I can tell when I have a segment timer, but I don't, so I'm not
okay,
sure. But you know what? Let's assume I got balls.
Yeah.
We got balls!
Yeah! All right. So now I assume you're doing bomb clip. That's what I'm watching here. So there's a bomb here, and then you grab it again, and then it's called bomb clip because you clip, and then now you get the star, and it's just that easy. No explanation required.
Additional swag points for the backflip clip through the cage there.
I mean, that wasn't a backflip clip, but I appreciate it. Good thought.
It was. I did do a backflip. It's
You
hard.
did do a backflip. You just didn't do it.
Different.
You didn't clip through it with the backflip.
You could probably do a donation here during this 100. Couple donations.
I'm sure I can find a couple here. How about Fan Gamer coming in, dropping $10,000? And they say, Dear GDQ, I have sent a donation for MSF. Yours truly, Fan Gamer. Thank you to everyone that's been shopping the Fan Gamer SGDQ 2022 merch collection this evening. Y'all are awesome. Remember, you've got until the end of the event to grab something, and every GDQ product includes a donation that supports MSF. Head on over to fangamer.com/GDQ to check it out. We've got a great event pin featuring this game. I've also got a pretty metal donation here, $500 from Richard E.B. It says, good luck, Simply, smiley face.
All right, we've probably got time for one or two more.
Okay. Floofs has sent in a $150 donation. Time for a Pokemon donation. Love all this event does. Thanks to everyone involved. It was so much fun actually attending in person for the first time. Pokemon number 150 is Mewtwo, of course. Let's get that extra Pokemon goodness in. Much love to all. And y'all, we are almost at 135,000 on that. We are just about $65,000 away, so please keep it coming.
So we got some lovely RNG here, and it was fine. But when you're flying through the air there's the coin rings, and you have to do some weird flying angles to get a certain amount of coins. And depending on how many you leave the air with, there's so many different routes with what you have to do. Like, you get 3 pulls, or you can get 4. And sometimes you need like 3 with like a Goomba or 2. So top runners have to get used to like how many coins we're gonna leave and which coins they should get. But it seemed like pretty good.
Here's some new movement. New movement alert.
New movement.
Yes.
Nice.
Speeding up movement by as much as about 0.3 to about half of a second here. Going for the fast movement here onto the slope is able to speed up Mario just a little bit. Guys, even in a category as long as 120 star, you need to take every time save possible in order to go fast and simply just making it look easier. That slope movement.
And of course, it's not just about the time save. It's about how cool it looks. That looked great.
Yeah, very swag. I guess saying it's a new strat is a little bit inaccurate. It's been around for a while, but just now runners are starting to integrate it. People just keep getting better at the game, and I'm getting worse. So no go on the second go, but I got to show it off once at least. I'm happy about that.
Hey, that's all we needed really here. Just get to see the cool things, see what happens when you don't get it. But, you know, it's all for a star at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Now we come here to the final star here in Bomb Battlefield, the secret star, which is going through those 5 rings of coins. It simply flies in there and dazzles us all with the quick speed, exiting out of Bomb Battlefield with just a little over 23 minutes and change into the run.
Yeah, that's good pace, honestly.
Yeah, this is going.
Yeah.
I did a practice run earlier today, and this is going a lot better, which I'm really happy about because that run was not that great. But we're going down to the basement now. This is a huge difficulty step up, so I'm gonna need people to be clapping 2 times, maybe 3 times as hard because.
And we can start it right
this
here.
This whole segment.
Yeah, the punch
With
grab.
even the quick grab there,
The
no
punch
dive
grab.
necessary, just a quick punch grab there on the rabbit. We want to hear some energy from the crowd.
Oh, it's about to get crazy. If you thought that was crazy,
Yeah.
just wait till we do a quick little pillarless here, as they call it.
This is a fairly updated new strat here. We've seen pillarless here at GDQ before, but with regular pillars where you jump back over the dune, Tama pillarless gets you back over that dune, saves you about 3 seconds, and on the first try, clips through the pyramid.
Right through
and
the
just like
pyramid.
that, we have got the top of the pyramid star.
The top of the inside pyramid.
That
Yes.
feels good.
Oh, that was amazing. That is such a difficult strat. It's amazing to finally see it at a GDQ.
Yeah, it has been 4 years since we've seen a fully sighted Mario 64 run here at a Games Done Quick event. So it's good to see how much the game has changed here over the last few years.
I think that's one of the coolest parts. You get to watch all the progress that the game has made over the years. And with Mario 64, there's just been so much. And, you know, that was casual star. No big deal.
Absolutely.
Oh. Whoa, that would have been a lot of time lost if I pressed A there. That was.
Hey, that's what I was talking about earlier.
All right, now we're doing topless. There's a theme with the trick names, as you'll come to find in Mario 64.
We just remove a lot of things.
Yeah, so the name of this star is atop of the 4 pillars. The intended strat is to stand on top of all 4 pillars outside of the pyramid to open up the pyramid and be able to get inside to this battle here. But we don't even need that, hence why it's called topless. We don't need to go in through the top of the pyramid, just a nice little wall kick there. And now Simply is showing off frame 1 movement here before the eyeballs even have a chance to open up and show us what's what. He's just completely kicking them upside the palms.
That was a really smooth fight.
These boss fights getting me nervous. They're just so intense.
I mean, some of the most
So
difficult
difficult.
things in the game.
Gotta show him who's boss.
Hey, I see what you did there.
Good one, man. Really nice.
All right, and Simply, just a reminder, after what I assume it will be the red coin star here, to do a little safe save just in case.
Oh yeah, thank you.
But here we got claimed one of the hardest stars in the game, and that claim is not inaccurate. This is a really difficult star, especially with this movement. You have a wall bounce after the triple jump, so you can fly and maintain your speed. So you get all the 4 coins just in one slick movement, and then hopefully we get a really cool ending here. So we're just gonna see.
Oh,
Full long slide, triple jump, and we're good. Hopefully we
Something we haven't seen in
Hold on,
GDQ yet. Let's see if he punctuates it. Almost getting the roll out box break in there, but that is the first time we've seen a full slope movement there for the red
No,
coin
that
grab.
was fantastic. That was really, really good.
Thank you. Definitely one of the harder ones here in Shifting Sandland. I forgot to do the safety save. Oh no. There is a
boy.
glitch that can happen on this star that can cause me to lose sound. It probably won't happen, so I don't think we need to worry about it. It's probably not going to
That's-
happen. We'll probably be fine.
I have something in mind if it does happen, so we should be okay.
Yeah, just again referring to the regional differences. For some reason, only on the Japanese cartridge, in some instances where after you collect all 5 secrets, if the first movement on your controller is with the joystick, after spawning the star, after that 5th secret, it will cancel out all sound. And after you collect a star or die, the game just straight up crashes. Hence why the safe save. That is a mouthful there. But this is simply, after all, so frankly, he will simply make it look too easy to where it's unnecessary.
That's a good one. I should have thought of that one, honestly.
But the simply pun was very necessary. Thank you for that, wesdogg.
Absolutely.
I know we're not talking necessarily a ton about the movement here, but honestly, I think a lot of the movement in this game speaks for itself. Oh, a wonderful strat. I like this. Nice.
That bonk was intentional.
That was intentional. I think you're like one of the first piece. Wow, I can't speak. You were one of the first people to ever do that movement in runs, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but, you know, I did come up with some of that movement back there.
And we didn't. That was really good. That jump dive thing that he just did, very smooth and no sound glitch, so no big deal.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
We saw Simply there pull off a very typical jump dive. The intended strat is to climb onto the cage, or even worse, just do some jump kicks. But getting the jump dive makes it ever so much quicker as he does some fancy little side flips there. Not even needing the pole. That's a pole skip I don't think I've seen in a run in a while there. Well done, Simply flexing.
This shifting sandland is going very nicely.
But
No,
we have
guys.
the hardest start for last.
Absolutely. I've lost sleep over this star. The star has made me pull my hair out here. I don't know what
The
he's going to be able
momentum
to do.
storage. And he did it! Oh my gosh. And just like that, shifting sandland is over. We can relax, except that we can't because we're going into HMC, and that's also very difficult.
Yes, specifically HMC 100, and we're going to be doing I'm going to be attempting a new strat that was found, I think this year or sometime last year. Huge find, if you guys want to explain it.
Yes, back in November of 2021, Salt and Ginger, an acclaimed member of the Super Mario 64 community, came up with an idea for a quicker way to do the HMC 100 coin star. We're going to see it here towards the end, circling back around. But after we collect about 88 coins here in the stage, the intended strat, or the previous strat, I should say, was to go through the door, climb down the elevator, and then work your way back here into the central room as we see Simply cleanly getting these first 6 red coins. But with the triple jump, with the right movement, holding the controller up to upright, you should be able to clip right through the wall and go down the hallway, which should save about a few seconds here. So we'll be on the lookout here for that. I think until we get to that point, we might have time for 1 or 2 donation readings here, Shout.
Okay, sounds good. I've got a $100 donation from Hippo PM. Mr. Game and Shout, little known fact about Pokemon, most runners choose to run the Japanese version as the Eevee evolutions are slightly cuter. See? Still getting useful facts, and still just a little over $60,000 away from getting that met. Genbo Lake has sent an $120 donation and said, can we get a 120-star donation train going? And if I can get in one more real quick.
Yeah, go. Actually, not quite yet. This is the moment here.
Sorry, this is the salt triple jump we were just talking about.
No!
No!
Well, basically, if you can imagine it, I was just going to do a big old leap over the wall and skip having to open the door, and I would have ended up right where I am right now. But, you know, it's okay. Sometimes you can't get what you want, and that's just life. That's just life.
That is true. But fortunately, this went really well otherwise. Like, you got all of the important stuff. You got all the red coins.
We do have one more thing to look forward to. The blue coin has not only fallen, but fallen close to the star. There's only a 50% chance that blue coin falls onto the floor, and even less chance that it falls that close to the star. So as far as I'm concerned, this is still a successful HMC 100.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
We're getting marathon luck. We're getting real nice luck in this run. You can lose. I probably could have lost like 5 more seconds on that blue coin if I got really unlucky. So, but, you know, I didn't get to show you jumping over that wall, but fortunately, this stage just doesn't have a ceiling. Not sure why, but it doesn't, and I'm going to try and showcase that right now.
Yes, with the infamous...
Very smooth.
The infamous box triple jump going right down to there to the star on the island.
And we get to see that one more time, I believe. At least in that location.
Could probably do a couple donations.
Yeah, all right. Let's take a $10 donation from Weasel. Mr. Game and Shout, that fact was inaccurate. There's actually a new Mew for every generation. I'm looking forward to Mew 9 in the games this fall. That's how far behind I am. I also have Xavian P coming in with a $502 donation. Peach, Mario, come over. Mario, I'm tired. Peach, I have cake. Mario collects 120 stars in under 2 hours. But really, thanks a ton for keeping GDQ going. As always, it's a wonderful effort for a wonderful time.
Actually getting 120 stars in under 150. Hopefully under 145, maybe even under 140. We'll see. I'm really motivated to get that cake right now.
Bold prediction from the runner here in the commentary booth. Love to hear it. Sure, we'd love to see a potential sub 140 run. Chat and crowd, what do you think here? Wouldn't you love to see a sub 140 here? Let me hear it from you.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I believe the best 120 run that we've seen is from Cheese's SGDQ 2017 run. He got a 140. Would be pretty cool to bop that here 5 years later. See what happens.
And this is your one and only look at the metal cap during this entire run. Enjoy it while you can.
All right, we're hopefully going
I'm
for...
not even going to hit that switch. Don't need it.
Metal cap is useless, so hope you enjoyed the soundtrack. And it's looking like with the touch of the star, he's going to be able to move so quickly. He gets it blinkless.
Blinkless.
Not even a possible threat of losing the metal cap there. Blinkless movement there, very difficult, and yet so easily pulled off here by Simply.
He just knows how to move the man.
Up next, we're doing or the star I'm doing right now is a star that you're meant to have the metal cap, but fortunately, runners found a way to just not. You just, normally you're meant to get the metal cap and run through this whole lake and land on this button. But if you just come flying from the air over the ceiling, just right, you can just hit the button, which is really nice.
Called a Christmas miracle.
Formerly known as the Christmas Miracle, but it seems like Christmas comes way too often for the Mario 64 community. It just seems so easy nowadays.
Got quick 2 stars left here. This is a very quick one.
Whoa, okay, I almost missed the wall kick there. You have 5 frames. Each time you hit a wall, you have 5 frames to press A, and if you don't press it in time, then you do not get a wall kick, which is it's a pretty good amount of time. You know, you should be able to hit it, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
Well, you know, 5 frames, the game runs at like 30 frames per second. That's a certain amount of time per second, you know? I can do the math, I just won't.
Not getting some friendly RNG as the boulders are heading to the left side, trying to deter Mario from moving here. Nonetheless, going to be able to get up there and swiftly get that Rolling Rocks star. You love to see it. And now we come to probably one of the more difficult stars here in the run. Guys, I don't know about you, but since the pandemic's happened, I've had a hard time talking to people. So now Mario has to talk to Toad and get that star. Ooh!
That was such a smooth spawn.
Yeah.
Sweet talking his way to that beautiful star. Well done there.
That's right.
Yeah, so the chance of that happening is 100% at 120 stars.
I thought you were about to say like 1 in 1,000 or something.
No.
Start lying.
But now speaking of lying, we come into Lethal Liar Land. I mean Lethal Lava Land here as you so easily come and get these red stars here on the Bowser puzzle. Caster's Curse right on cue. Missing the rollout there. Love to see it.
Lost a second, you know, not that bad of a curse. I've seen worse. I've seen better.
Not much better though.
No, not much better. That was pretty good. And this wonderful strat, we don't need to touch the log at all. We call it not waking the log.
They thought that cage would be enough to keep us out, but little did they know
Just fly right over it.
we could just fly over.
Nintendo didn't know the gloriousness of their own wing cap.
See, I don't think they knew what ceilings were. They failed here. They failed in HMC. I'm sure they fail in other stages. I just can't think of them right now.
It's okay. They did a pretty good job, all things considered.
Especially given
First
the time.
3D game and all.
Very impressive what they ended up pulling off.
Right, as we see Simply here taking out the disciples of the bully here. They get the 3-in-1 go, and now taking out their leader. 2 ground pounds is all that's needed to clear out the land of bullies. We don't like bullies here in the stream. Bullies are a no-no. Mario just showing them what is what.
Say no to bullying. That's my stance in the stage. We have time for some donations. I'd like to drop a few.
Oh, absolutely. Let's start with a $100 donation here from Big Red. Just started speedrunning SM64 at the beginning of this year, and Simply has been an immense pleasure, not only as an incredible runner, but a great personality as well. Absolutely love these events, and very happy I'm able to donate this time. Thank you, GDQ. I've also got my good friend Evanosaurus Rex with $1,000. Woo! And they say, hey there, GDQ. Greetings from that one producer who maybe likes dinosaurs a little bit too much. The last day of any GDQ is always so bittersweet, but it's been amazing to have everyone back in person at a speedrunner summer camp after so long. You all should be so incredibly proud of the $2.3 million we've raised so far for MSF and all the good that it'll do across the world. I want to give a special shout out to all of my fellow tech crew. You're all amazing at what you do, and I couldn't ever imagine a better group of people to work with. Until next time, roar! P.S. You're all cute. Oh, and put this towards the BDSP any % run. I hear it's pretty pog bones, and it's pretty close. Just $56,000 left to go. Please keep those donations coming. We're getting there.
And speaking of getting there, we are now getting there into the volcano. Simply collects the first 80 coins here of the 100 plus top of the volcano stars here. Movement's gotten even a little bit crisper here since the last GDQ run. Let's see how he pulls this one off.
Very smooth so far. Ooh, that long jump. Fancy.
Oh, well done.
Nice. Very good volcano movement.
It's not over until he collects that final star here. Just got to go over one pole.
Oh,
Electing for the
That's okay.
Electing for the pole skip, but the pole just could not resist Mario there. I mean, how can we blame them?
Yeah, that was a magnetic pole there. I don't know how I ended up there, but that's okay. You know, I didn't fall. You can fall there, and it's really sad, so I'm not sad. So that's good.
That's good. I'm not sad either. This run is great. You're doing fantastic.
Coming here now into one more star here in the volcano. We at the top of the volcano, but now we're coming up the elevators here, getting some quick movement up these poles, doing a quick jump rollout, and just like that, we are out of the basement for the rest of this run. You'll love to see it.
Many runs go to die in the basement, and I am very happy with that basement. Very solid.
You got one more MIPS, and he got it. Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, this route is cool because it works perfectly to get you exactly 50 stars right as you finish LLL or the rest of basement there. And you need 50 stars to spawn the second MIPS. So just like that, we are completely done with all those stages. We are not going back. Now it's time for Vanish Cap. A very, very scary stage. You're never really safe in this game. And this stage is just another example of that.
Yeah, I know there's a certain top runner called Cheese that happens to lose a lot of runs here, or at least it seems like it, which means it is a very difficult stage, him being a world record holder and all. So hopefully we don't see any big mistakes here, because it can cost a lot.
Getting the triple jump dive over on the slope, able to land without taking damage there. Caster got to try to refrain from talking too much just to make sure not to jinx anything. Getting a wall on the post. It's not over yet.
We got one more. Hold.
Getting the improved side flip movement and hitting the Sig Lemic. The legendary Sig Lemic movement with a quicker side flip strat there. Still further optimizing this run. Well done, Simply.
That was fantastic. I love that movement at the end. And now we get to chill.
Yeah, this is quite literally. We are chilling here, cool mountain, a great opportunity for a lot of donations. There's not too much crazy stuff going on down here.
A lot of donations. That's kind of my thing. So let's see what I can do on that front. Lieutenant Bromhead sends in $50. Mario's red simply is fast. Here, have some bread, since I am aghast.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That's wonderful.
I thought he was going to say Simply's fat. That's what I was expecting. I was like, that's a bit mean.
No. We share love here. We're doing good stuff.
We were removing bullies earlier. No bullying allowed.
No bullying. No bullying. Just love and Pokemon. I've got $100 here from V Storm Courage. So I heard we're doing Pokemon facts in the run-up to BDSP any percent. So here's my trivia drop. The first Pokemon is Bulbasaur, Dexter entry 1. Wait, no, it's Mew, the genetic proto-Pokemon. Wait, no, it's Arceus, who created space-time. Wait, no, it's actually Rhydon, the very first Ken Sugimori. Wait, no, actually, it's Satoshi Tajiri's childhood Beetle collection. Wait, I think I was supposed to tell you to look for Mew under the truck. Oh, well. I mean, hey, good advice. And what are we at now? Under $53,000 left to go for BDSP. We're so close. Keep pushing it, everybody, please. I've got a $162 donation from Moonlight Kitsune. $162 for Furret, the best floof noodle. Also, more Pokemon. And $319 from Kite Cat. Gotta get this any percent Pokemon run. So here's a couple of Dex donations. My favorite Espeon, $196, and my husband's favorite Scyther, $123. Thank you for a fantastic week of gaming, GDQ. Let's keep it going, y'all! I've got a $100 donation from Anonymous. I heard we like orbs at GDQ. Hold on, let's check that. Hey, audience. Orb.
Orb.
All right, cool. I heard we like orbs at GDQ, so here's 100 for one of the best orbs, Voltorb. Yeah, all right.
Never thought about that one.
I've got $50 from Simply a Fan. Here's $50 and another $50 if you get Blinkless Metal Cap Reds.
Well, there we go. We got Blinkless
Hey,
Reds.
50 more.
Yes, that's
what we wanna hear.
$50.
That was quick.
Glad they were able to get that, or else they would have to retract their donation. Well, as we come now here into Cool Mountain, everything has been a breeze here on the mountain, but it's now time to talk about one of the new upcoming strats. Over the last few years, the strat has been simple. We collect that red coin on the tree, get these 15 on the slide here, but oh, what's this? Simply is actually activating the blue coin switch and going for these 2 blue coins here, collecting a red, and then going into the cabin there. Because normally, there's about 76 coins inside of the CCM slide, but we're not going to be collecting all those coins. No. Once we commence the race here with the big penguin, Simply is going to be pulling off an elusive slide skip here. Because you see, the penguin can detect when you're cheating. But it turns out if you cheat just enough, you're able to get away with it here. Let's see if Simply's able to pull off this slide skip. And he gets it.
Very smooth.
Right there, that is maximizing the penguin's speed to a full 60 units a second, which will get it to the finish line quicker, saving as much as a couple of seconds here, getting the reverse movement here along the wall to be able to get to the star quicker. Oh, you love to see it.
So on top of that, the coin route is really specific because there's that one jump that has the arc of coins, and if he misses a single one, he has to go a long way down the slide. So it ends up losing time. I don't know how much, but it does lose time.
You lose time. You don't want to lose time in a speed run. We want to save time.
So it turns out it is a speed run still, and nothing's changed. And then we get the classic snowman. We want to help him out.
Yes.
Cool movement there.
Hey.
Yeah, we're going to do a very micro optimization here that saves about, I think, 0.2 seconds. 0.2 frames would be crazy. 0.2 seconds. When Mario talks to the snowman, usually he tilts his head up. But if you time this jump just right, Mario will sit there, not tilt his head, and you immediately get the text box. And that alone saves a solid 0.2, 0.3.
It's such a weird time save. This game has gotten
weird.
so strange over the years.
The micro optimizations continue to amaze me. I just don't even know how people can even think to even look for stuff like that.
I've never ledge grabbed there in my life. I don't know how that happened.
You know what? That's never happened before.
Oh, yeah, we had to say it. We had to say it.
All right.
All right, the stage coming up, Big Boo's Haunt. This is a very scary one, so if you scare easily, the stage is not for the faint of heart. There's a lot of ghosts. I will be, getting rid of some of them, but it's a lot. There's also a scary piano, but I'll warn you before the scary piano comes.
I hope you got your blankets ready.
Everybody in the Mario community is well aware of the situation here. If you are afraid of Big Boo's Haunt, then please go tuck yourself under the comfy blanket, or if you're just even bored from the stage and would rather be doing anything else, like playing a rubber band, for instance. There's always that option. We'll be back in about 7 minutes for you.
But why would you want to leave? This is such a cool stage. It's underrated.
It's not for everybody. Like
that
a lot
is
of things.
true. Like you said, it's not for the weak of heart. Oh. That's the worst case scenario.
Yeah, I was supposed to not do that, so if we could just pretend that I did something cool there, that'd be great.
Yeah, let's go.
As far as I'm concerned there, you did do it. It's just the game was just not able to recognize your greatness. If you're able to defeat both the Boos, you can glitch right through the door onto the other side, and it looks like you did do it, just the game had to reject you for whatever reason.
Yeah, that was bogus, but it's okay. Not gonna complain. This is still a very good run. The piano is coming up. Just a final warning. Right in this next room. Brace yourselves.
I'm closing my eyes. Good luck.
Gets me every time.
Oh my goodness.
Happy that's over.
All right, but as we now parade through this haunt and on the outside collecting the 100 coins plus reds, I think we got a time for a couple of donations here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've got you covered on that. Let's take, all right, this one's real cute. A $400 donation from Zelda and family. Hello, Zelda, 9 years old, and family here. We've loved watching all week long, especially during the OOT beta showcase and its big finish. Here is our last donation for the week. Do well on your last runs, and super happy 4th of July. Travel safe, raise a lot of money, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for that, Zelda. Everybody in the audience, can we get a big hi, Zelda, please?
Hi, Zelda.
Hi, Zelda.
Thank you. I've also got a $200 donation from Ravenon, and Arceus said, "Let there be more Pokemon." And wow, thank you for that. And we are getting close. We are at about $51,500 left to get BDSP into the marathon. Please keep it coming. Pembroke Welsh Corgi sent in $100. Love the Super Mario 64 run so far. So glad to see it back at SGDQ. Here's hoping it'll be a sub 140. Good luck, Simply.
Thank you.
I think we got time for maybe one more donation here before we collect these stars.
Mm-hmm.
All right, $165 from Persona Bull. I missed the Pokemon run yesterday, so I guess I got to chip in towards another one. Keep it coming, y'all.
Got a lovely triple jump off of that little wooden block
Thing.
I guess
wooden thing there, conveniently placed to allow us to triple jump. Shout outs to Nintendo for that one.
I love that company occasionally.
For this whole game, honestly. I mean,
Oh yeah, for this game.
Okay, and now we're come to what, while some people may think Metal Cap is the best soundtrack here, this is one of the more, I guess, giddy soundtracks in my opinion. As we come here into the merry-go-round, maybe just a little bit sooner or a little bit later than expected, but Simply, would you like to take it out with the lyrics?
Yeah, yeah.
Can we get some peanut soup, please? All we need is some peanut soup. I just want some peanut soup, please.
Shout outs to Vitora, a Japanese runner who always sings about peanut soup there. It's a very catchy song. We got to carry on the tradition.
We only got a few stars left here. That's
almost
good.
out of the scariness. We're almost there. For those of you waiting to just come back and feast your eyes on this run, just a few more spooky ones left.
It's okay. We gotta jump from balcony to balcony.
Yeah, normally you might think you have to do a puzzle there and go through the other doors, but no, just jump over. It's a pretty simple maneuver.
Quite the puzzle.
The star is known as Secret of the Haunted Books. And I mean, if we're playing video games, especially in a speedrun, who's got time to even think about reading, let alone opening a book here? No, we just got to jump right across and get that.
I mean, we were killing books during the 100 coin star.
That too. No remorse at this point.
No, Mario can't read.
Now here's some very quick movement here. The invisible cap you only have active for 20 seconds. So you've got that amount of time to be able to get from that box into this painting of the Big Boo where, what's this? We got a giant eyeball here where Mario then takes on the role of Mr. Meeseeks. You're just having to ask to look at him. And fortunately, the eyeball has got your attention. And just like that, you're able to get a quick ground pound into the star.
I like the B6 line. That was good.
I came up with it, definitely. I'll take credit for it. Wes, do you want to take credit for it?
No, I'm going to give credit to Justin Roiland. I definitely couldn't come up with that.
Okay, fair point.
So this star, we get to really show just how much of a death machine Mario is. He seems, you know, very innocent, very happy-go-lucky, but literally everything he does damage to everything around him, including a long jump. When you start a long jump, you can do a little bit of damage. You can use it there to not only do damage to the Boo, but long jump with him, wombo combo him into the wall, get it done real quick. And that is Big Boo's Haunt. Done.
All right. And now we come into the greatest part here of the run, Dire Docks. But I think before we get into the extensive swimming of Dire Docks, we might have time for one donation here, Shout?
Yeah, one.
Okay. Let's take this one here. I've got a $1,000 donation from Monster Judge.
Let's go.
Nice.
I loved playing Mario 64 with my dad, who passed last year. Here's hoping this can help save someone else's dad out there. And just a reminder, y'all, we're having a lot of fun, but we are doing some real good out here. So thank you, everybody, for helping us support MSF. It seriously helps.
All right, and just like that, we now come into Dire Docks. I'm going to try to take the volume of commentary down to a little so we can make sure Simply is focused on swimming here. In order to get that perfect swim movement, you need to make sure you hit the A button right on rhythm, because if you don't, you're going to lose some swims, and every swim you miss is about a second to a second and a half missed. As we see Simply here swimming through the rings of the coin, amazingly getting the first 42 here. Now we're about to come up on the more advanced movement. As he makes his way onto the sub, we'll be looking forward to a triple jump off of the tail fin to collect the third and the fourth reds, a slide off that front sub to collect the sixth and the seventh reds, and then if we're lucky, maybe just lucky enough, if Lakitu is willing to cooperate on the camera, we might be able to get some wall kick movement we have yet to see here in Games Done Quick. Let's see how this all plays out.
And of course, for a normal strat, it's for red coins. And usually once you get the sub-star, you end up having the poles spawn. And, you know, the poles are nice, they're very convenient, but they're really, really slow. They move slow, and you have to climb through so many of them. So instead, this is the movement Wes mentioned earlier, where you just get all three red coins like that.
Nice golf claps in the chat.
Yep, golf claps. This is a very calm stage. Easy front sub and a very a very triple jump that we can see again for the fans.
Yeah, Simply, correct me if I'm wrong, but just even in the last couple of years, you guys used to set up the triple jump, but now you've got the fast movement down here where you just immediately go for it. Looks like that platform may just be a little bit slippery here today.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take my time to set it up this time.
It's all good. It's all good. The front sub's on point, though, every time.
There we go.
All
Third
right.
time's a charm here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not over. It's not over. We get the cool movement.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It was going so well. DDD 100. This is it's a big one. It is a big barrier to pass and runs.
But we do get to see the wall kick back up. There we go.
Nice.
Folks, right there, you need a second to a third frame wall kick in order to land on that platform. So simply getting it first try is no easy matter. That is a near frame perfect back up there. Who even needs the long jump wall kick when you've got swag points on your side?
All right. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I was actually on world record pace until that point. Is that right?
Yes, you were on world record pace.
That's insane. That's insane. Wow. Well, we're definitely not anymore. But hey, we're still having fun.
No, it's
raising
all
money.
fun.
It's all good.
No,
All
this
good.
is still fantastic pace. Still, sub 140 is still possible.
We may be having fun back here, but I just want to make sure everybody else at home and in the audience is having fun here. What do you say, crowd? You guys having fun out there? Let's hear it out there.
I mean, who isn't? This run is great. It's enjoyable. There's Mario. There's stars. What more could you ask for?
All right.
All right, you want to tell them about Chip Clip?
Absolutely. First and foremost, shout outs to Chip Groove, an elite level Mario 64 speedrunner and Super Smash Bros. Melee player. We're about to see one of the most innovative strats that have come out here within the last year as Simply prepares for the Chip Clip. He lines up perfectly right there on the wall and warps directly through to the tunnel. It looks astounding, saves well over a second every time, and with the right swimming movement, helps speed up the 120 star movement there. He's got 2 more attempts of Chip Clip left to go. If he gets all 3 of them, he will save 3 seconds, but if he misses one, he will be losing 7 to 8 seconds. So, guys, we're going to make sure we hear it out there in the crowd and in the chat to make sure Simply can hit 3 for 3 on the Chip Clips here as he gets the Jet Stream star.
Yeah, additionally about this Chip Clip, you may feel like you've seen that before. Earlier in JRB, he did very similar movement, but for whatever reason, the one here in DDD, you have to do it at a certain angle, so it wasn't found for many, many years somehow. But hopefully we get it round 2 here.
Oh,
No.
tough.
It
It's
is.
very, very precise. Extremely precise trick. Got to be focused up. I'll get the next one, though. 2 out of 3 is not too bad. Doesn't lose too much time to miss it.
Absolutely. And while we wait for that, we would like to also talk about this route change here. One unique specifically here to Simply. You may notice in other 120 star speed runs, at this point, speedrunners will collect 70 stars in Dire Docks, then head over to Fire Sea before finishing out the rest of the stage. But Simply here is actually getting all of the stars in Dire Docks before moving on to Fire Sea. And that's because with the discovery of Saxstall, with the research and performance from Drogi, Zine, and Tabascoth, they were able to map out a route here to where with perfect lag reduction methods, you are able to save time here in Dire Docks by 2 to 3 seconds by collecting all of the stars instead of waiting for the Dire Docks stage to move all the way to the back as he gets Chip Clip.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Let's
Can we
go.
get some bat chests in the chat, please?
Bat chest Chip.
Yeah, the biggest incentive to do the star that I'm doing right now first is just get the sub out of there, because I don't know if you mentioned it. It is a very, very laggy sub. The polygon count is extremely high on this thing, as you can probably see. It is wrecking my Nintendo.
Yeah, that is where the lag reduction is necessary, just making sure not to look at the sub as much as possible. But now, thankfully, it is gone for good as you get that front sub star. Now we just have to go talk to the Manta Ray in order to clear out of these Dire Docks.
And as you can see, when I got that star, it pushed the stage entrance back, and that's the reason it saves time to do that one last.
Stage entry, yes.
And then, so right after this, we're going to be entering Fire Sea, which is honestly my favorite star in the game. It's really cool. It's very tight on the cycle. There's a cool lava boost, so intentional damage. That's always fun. It's cool. Do you have anything to add on that, Wes?
No, it's just that it is a Bowser stage. It is very clenching. So I'm just hoping here that Simply is able to clutch out the early elevator cycle here. Movement is looking good so far, but as we wait for Simply to focus here and finish this one out, I think we got time for one donation here in the chat.
Oh, I think I got you covered here. Kyle West sent in $10.
And after
He
that,
sounds like that. That's how it sounds.
Right, at spot on voice impersonation here from our host, Mr. Game and Shout, is simply knocks out the early elevator cycle here indeed, but it's not over yet. He's got to get this quick movement here on the pole for that 8th red.
As long as he gets his wall kick long jump. 1, 2, easy.
I clenched it out. That's what we like to see.
You got the star. That's what we like. And so now we got Bowser again. We saw him at like an hour ago, stopping by.
Showing his ugly mug once again. We got how many times we got to teach him this lesson?
He's back at it again. Oh, this time he jumps. He's learned a new skill. That's always what we like to see. Reminds me of that Pokemon run that everyone should be donating for.
Yes, get those donations in. We got to see the BDSP run.
Only about 42,000 left on that. Please keep them coming.
Yeah, you got time for some donations here. We're about the halfway mark. We've completed the whole downstairs section. We're going upstairs.
All
Staying
right.
just as difficult.
I got you covered. $25 here from Desyati. Mario's fast, and that's simply that. Let's get this donation goal. I'm wearing a cravat. Actually, I'm in a t-shirt, but I can't rhyme. I sympathize. I do. Let's see here. Medibot sends in $462. Here's $462 for Pokemon number 462, Magnezone. Here's a cool fact about Magnezone. Hundreds of years ago, a group of Magnezone traveled into space. When they returned, they taught humans about Eurobeat. Again, this is the deep lore. I don't know this yet. Awesome Larsman sends in $136. $136 for the objectively best evolution, Flareon. Let's hit that Pokemon any percent run. And again, we're real close. We're just about $42,000 away. Please keep it coming. And a $100 donation from a pumpkin. Good luck simply on the rest of the run from me and all of your favorite pumpkin friends.
A pumpkin? Why would a pumpkin be donating here? That seems rather interesting. Halloween's not for months. Simply, would you know why a pumpkin would be donating during your run?
I have no idea, but I do appreciate the support. Thank you, Pumpkin. Much appreciated.
Some more donations?
Sure, let's do 2 more.
All right. Hoverbantha sent in $100. Mario goes zoom! And 3 Ducks sent in $79. Here's a $79 donation for my favorite Pokemon, Slowpoke. Love you guys. Can't wait for SGDQ.
All right, so we got the elevator star there. We got a really cool triple jump that he ended up doing. You know, it saves time. The casual, the usual. And so now, I don't know what star you're doing because I don't know your star order, but we got to do it again.
He is going to top of the town here, getting another wall kick there off of the cage. Very difficult wall kick there. Needs precise movement, and just like that, able to get the box star with perfect precision.
Very, very smooth. Normally, if you don't get that triple jump wall kick he did off a slope there, you have to go all the way around, hit the purple switch, climb up the boxes,
And you just got to go swimming. And who wants to swim? We got out of dire docks. We're trying to keep the swimming to a minimum at this point.
Now we're on 100. And so during 120 stars, we have a different route here for 100 coins. Because normally in 70 star, you do 100 coins with secrets because you don't end up having to go to downtown at all. But in 120, you have to get all the stars. So you have to go downtown. So we're doing that now. Might as well.
Yes, the red coins are inconveniently located downtown, so we do want to make sure we get the reds, as Simply does get a nice little slope boost into the cage there as we now swim our way into downtown. And as he's going to collect some more red coins, you know what? I think we got time for another donation or two. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we do.
All right, let's see if I can get set up for you here. $10 from Bubblegum to Love. Pokemon fact. Piplup is friend-shaped. See, there you go. Still with the useful facts. Please keep us coming. We're so close to $40,000 left to go on that BDSP any percent. Kenner sent in $500. The first speedrun I ever watched was my friend from high school doing 16-star SM64 runs. it only snowballed from there. Keep up the great work.
I mean, 16 star. Mario 64 is a lot of people's first speed game or first introduction to speedrunning. Like, for me, it was back in 2012. There was a task, a tool-assisted speedrun where basically it's perfect gameplay at the time. And I saw them get 0 stars, and I was like, I could do that. Spoiler alert, I could not.
Definitely don't want to start with 0 star. I would say definitely if you're someone who's thinking about trying speedrunning, maybe you think Mario looks interesting, or maybe you're thinking it's a little too tough. The 16-star speedrun is a great place to start. A lot of great tutorials. The community, very, very nice, welcoming, helpful. It's a good time.
Yeah, we have lots of great resources. Like, we got the Wikipedia website. It has great tutorials for many different skill levels of every single star. And just like you said, the community is very welcoming.
Not only Wikipedia, but we also have speedrunners out there who create their own at-home tutorials, like Simply, for instance, who's made pillarless tutorials, owlless tutorials, and even other speedrunners out there who just want to help out the community in any way possible. Mario 64 truly is one of the granddaddies of speedrunning in its accessibility to the resources to help anybody and everybody out there who wants to learn the simple pleasure of speedrunning.
Very pleasurable. Very fun. Good game, fair, fun, all that good stuff. That is Wet Dry World. Pretty fun little stage. Up next, we have tiny, huge island. There's a lot of cool mechanics in these stages, like you might have caught there, that depending on where I entered the painting, changed the water level. And here, depending on which painting you will enter a different version of the world. That was not what I wanted to do, but that's okay.
Now we get to fight these gigantic piranha plants. So not only can you change the size of the does Mario change size, actually? Or is it the stage?
I don't think Mario changes size at all. I think it's all just the stage. At least, or if Mario's changing size, then our depth perception is completely out of whack.
Well, I mean, if Mario changes size, the enemies are changing size, right? So I don't feel like the stage would also grow and shrink the enemies.
This is hurting my brain.
Same.
I never thought about this before. You're changing my entire fundamental view on the stage.
The size of my brain feels like it's getting smaller from the lack of knowledge I may know about how things work in terms of changing sizes.
Ooh, that was very nice. Get the clip right up there, making the long jump, making it very nice.
Big old jump. Normally you got to go hit a switch and, spawn a bunch of boring boxes that you got to walk across. That's not fun. It's fun to just do a big leap of faith from an island to an island.
Some may even call it an island hop, perhaps?
Perhaps.
All right, but now we come to one of the more interesting parts of the stage here, the 100 coins plus reds. This star, or these stars alone, have changed over the last couple of years. Simply here is doing the more safe route with a 100 plus reds that we're going to see here once he goes inside the mountain. But we have seen other speedrunners like Cheese do 100 plus the Koopa race, but believe me, we're going to get to that Koopa race here in a moment. Just take a note, guys, for those who may not be familiar with the Mario 64 speedrun, as Simply may be pulling off possibly a trifecta of destruction. The other Goomba not willing to be a part of it, but you have to ground pound these oversized Goombas here, because if you stomp on top of them, you will only get 1 coin, and we're not looking for 1 coin. We're trying to get as many coins as possible to speed this up. So if you ground pound them, you get a big blue coin, which is 5 coins.
You gotta be very careful not to jump on those Goombas. That's a very easy way to ruin your run. I might die here.
We hope not, because you have been deathless in this run so far, which means you do owe Dodgers Without Borders so far $200 in charity.
Plus the slide.
Plus the slide.
Yeah, I'm at $400, I think, right?
That sounds right.
Just doing some quick math here in my head. Something like that. That's a pretty good 100.
That's
pretty
really
happy
good.
with that one.
Absolutely. And if anybody heard that little noise into the background there, that may be a sign of further things to come here. The little... I'm not even not doing it right. I'm not a good voice actor.
Hey, the attempt is appreciated. That's what we want here.
Got some slightly fancier movement for this star here. Get into the top of the mountain. Never mind.
Ooh, never mind.
Not that fancy.
It's going to be fancy once we see this here. And Artemis, could you explain? Oh, yes, getting the clip in the side of the mountain. We've seen him go to the right side, but going into the middle, Artemis, that's been updated. Would you mind breaking that down for us?
Yeah, so usually in the past, we've seen them go all the way up where the Chekia is, like on the plank where you'd normally walk around, and you would clip up over there, which you'll see for the Wiggler star up here coming up. But if you're just going over to the box, we found out that if you just don't go all the way up and long jump just right next to it, like up left, and then right when you're like perpendicular to the slope, you just have some speed and you dive and you go right through. And well, didn't happen here. There it is.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Cutting it close
Avoiding
there.
a near-death experience. I think that actually goes without saying. That has never been seen before here
That
at
is
GDQ.
not. No, definitely not.
That was. You might be confused, and I understand. So let me try to shed some light on how this game handles water. Basically, anytime you go into water, the game assumes that you're going in from the top, which is a fair assumption, but if you're able to clip through a wall into a body of water, the game warps you back up to the top. And so there, I just barely missed the body of water, but fortunately I was able to pull myself back in. We got one more star here, which has a rather interesting strategy we're going to use to speed up this Koopa race. A strategy that I like to call emotional manipulation.
Emotional manipulation? Oh, no. Please, could you
Hey, I thought we
describe
were
that
cutting out the bullying for this. What's going on, man?
It's not bullying, it's manipulating. It's a different thing, I think.
Okay, I don't know about that. So you talk to the Koopa to hop on another Koopa to finish the race, and then you manipulate the Koopa if you want to go into that.
Yeah, so basically, the Koopa, if you go on this edge here and just dangle, the Koopa gets worried.
No! What are you doing? Don't do
Speeds
it!
up.
No, but
I'm
this
good.
is a good run. Okay, you had us there. The Koopa is rushing there, but fortunately, the run is all right. He's staying alive. That's good.
For some reason, he speeds up there, and fortunately, it's pretty easy to just dangle. You know, Mario's got some crazy upper body strength. Probably saves a few frames.
All right, wait.
we're
We got
done.
another really difficult strat here.
Oh,
That's it.
That's it. That's what we
That's what I
want.
like to see.
Yeah.
clean toe talk. That's the second clean toe talk of the run. You love to see it.
Yeah. So just like that, the Toad Star here is 100%. So really difficult. Very, very cool.
All right, I'm about to do breezeless.
Oh,
maybe.
pause, champ.
Hopefully.
Yes! Yes! That is the first ever breezeless succeeded here at Games Done Quick. I want to hear this audience roar!
That's amazing.
Very, very tough strat there. For whatever reason, fences in this game just don't know how to handle Mario coming in from below or above, and so able to slide in.
Well, if you don't go for breezeless and you go around, it saves like 3 seconds.
All right, but now we see simply going the mountain clip there. If you're able to hit the right triangular point where 3 polygons meet up, you can do a jump dive directly into the mountain, whereas simply alluded to earlier, you clip into water, which will warp you directly to the top. Once you hit the sweet spot, you can just go straight to the top of the mountain. No long walks, no hiking necessary, just boom, right there in the sweet spot, and right up there, you're on to the log wall kick.
It's so nice every time. And then we're going to see this movement one more time because it's just that good. Oh, right there, right into the
Easy.
star.
Easy.
Easy every time. And now we get to do it one more time. So after we get that star at the top of the mountain, that's technically the first star of the stage. And so after that, the monkey spawns, and it's just showing at the top. So there's a glitch here. Well, that's a glitch too. But there's a glitch here. When you grab the monkey right onto a slope, normally you're supposed to set him down, and he's like, okay, set me down, and I will get you that cage, that star in the cage there. But instead, if you grab the monkey, waiting, okay, yep, so you grab the monkey, but this time you want him to have that text box on the slope. Then you say, let him go, and then you don't let him go because you lied. And then you ground pound right here to actually let him go, and then you just save all the time he would take normally by walking through the top. And there he goes.
He definitely takes his time there. You might have thought I was wasting some time up top, but boy, does the monkey waste some time when he walks all the way down and around.
Yeah, despite being a monkey, doesn't just hop around and go right down to the box. No, they just take the stroll along the mountain. We don't got time for a stroll. But I think we do have a time here for a donation or two as we're getting ready to go.
Absolutely, and I want to update y'all on the incentive real quick. Oh, okay, we just crossed it. So we've got about $35,000 left to go. We've got about 26 now stars left to go. We've got maybe 20 minutes in the run left to go. Please, y'all, keep it coming. We want to get Pokemon BDSP in the marathon.
Bring 'em in.
Please.
Bring them in.
Alex wants it too, a $250 donation that just says, let's get that Pokemon incentive met. I've got a $25 donation from Firmter. Watching Simply play this summer as Mario, a very fast plumber. Pass this dono on to get Pokemon because missing that run would be a bummer.
Is that the same guy? Or is that a different?
I think that was
guy.
somebody different, but it was good. It was good.
I'm liking the rhymes. They're really letting me hit my zone.
Right? And then, let's see, Kelly with $179, donating $179 for my favorite Pokemon, Marie. Loving this Mario 64 run. Let's finish this event strong. Please keep it coming. We're so close.
Right, and we now work our way here into the slide in Tall Mountain. Simply enters here with 39 coins. There is 61 coins located in this slide, and we only need 100 coins to collect the stars. So you think this might be the best place to collect 100 coins. Unfortunately, that is just not the case here. The slide provides the utmost inconvenience for collecting that star. So we're going to skip right over the coins you saw there by Simply, but collect the rest of them. We'll exit out of here with 99 coins, and unfortunately, there will be a bomb mob that's going to meet its untimely doom in order to get that 100 coin safely as possible. But you know, it's funny you say Simply. We've been talking about the rhymes. It looks like we got a bunch of poets here in the donations part of the stream, but you are also an aspiring rapper, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any freestyle rhymes you might be willing to bust out here for the people at home?
I wasn't ready to be put on the spot here. Yeah, I'm speedrunning an SGDQ, and I'm gonna get stars too. And look at how Mario moves. If we don't hit the BDSP goal, then I will be playing the blues.
Ooh.
You know what to do.
That's a good one, man.
Finish.
Yeah. Dropping the mic just like he is dropping the speed. I shouldn't say dropping the speed. That's not a good thing. I'm just trying to get a good segue here. We're in the igloo here in Snowman's Land.
Yeah, you know, you get the Vanish cap, that actually one of the useful caps, and there's a star there, so we grab it. Classic. And the movement in the igloo is so difficult because it's such a small space. Usually in this game, you have a lot of open space, like you spawn in the sage, you can kind of go anywhere, but the igloo is just so small. But we'll see it one more time during the 100 coins, and I just skipped all of that. That was amazing.
You don't got to do much talking. That star just speaks for itself. Just got to get to the top real quick. No big deal.
A very clean snowman's head there. That star, as easy as that may have looked, has been a absolute run destroyer for many a 120 and 70 star speedrunners here. So we are still getting a dose of that marathon luck here. Simply gets a clean snowman's head, and now we got a clean bully. You thought we were done with bullies, but no, it turns out they are located in the frigid tundra as well, and we don't got time for any of that nonsense here. Simply, once again, dealing with all the bullies.
Yeah, that's not very cool. Yeah, I know. So in the deep freeze, the shortest star in the game. It's over.
That's it.
Yeah.
kind of meant to do a little maze action there, but we like to do things a little bit differently in the speedrunning world. Coming up, this 100 coin is by far the most RNG based portion, mostly because of those enemies right there. We got really good luck. The coins did not go everywhere as they so often do.
It's a good start to a really RNG heavy start, like you said. There's multiple money bags we have to deal with. There's multiple enemies that we have to kill. The spin drifts, like these guys right here. And the coins just go everywhere for some of them. It can be very difficult to get the proper amount. But right now, it's looking really good.
We're still hitting some of that marathon good luck there. You know what? I think we might hit some more marathon good luck if we hear perhaps another donation. Sean, what do you think?
Oh,
I think we're good.
absolutely. And we are flying. We are now under 30,000. We are at a little less than $29,000 left to go. With 20 stars left to go. Please keep it coming. HTT Priestess, I love that name, sends in $100. What is that red thing on Mario's head? Is that part of his face?
No, that's his hat.
Oh, okay. Some confusion there. Ryan Bradley with $120. $1 for every star in this incredible run. Always enjoy seeing how this run and how Simply have evolved over the years. Great event as usual.
All right, as we see another money bag blowing up there. Not the greatest RNG. The coins spreading all over the place. Every single coin spawns with a different location at a different speed. So, unfortunately, RNG not being the kindest to us here, but we are still getting a relatively clean 100+ reds. As he collects that last red, now it's just all coming down to this final spin drift as the RNG is kind to us, and he stays on top of the crevice.
Overall, that was fantastic. That last money bag, was a bit rude, but played it off really, really well.
I could blame the money bag, but I'm gonna just take it. That was my bad. I could have handled those coins better, and I'm sorry I let you guys down. I'm gonna try to do better in the future.
I looked up to you, man. What's going on?
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I believe in you. You can do this. We're so close. We only have a little bit of his run left, really.
And now we're going to come into the most exciting part as he collects the whirl over the freezing pond star here, guys. We're coming to the most exciting part of the end of the run. We're going to be heading into the tip of the castle known as Tippy, but we're first going to try an advanced tactic here. Some of those familiar with 16-star speedruns in lower categories, you'll do the BLJ up to the 50-star door. In 120, if you get it first try, you can save as much as 8 seconds. Let's see if Simply's able to land it here. Will the marathon luck pay off?
It's all right. It's always worth the shot, especially in a marathon. It always looks cool, but if not, we got a really cool stage upcoming right here.
All right, and as we do come into Wing Mario over the rainbow here, Simply, you have been, once again, another person unique with a different strat here involving a stored angle. Would you like to let the people at home know what just happened there?
So basically, when Mario stops flying, if you are at an angle when you stop flying, you can store that angle until the next time you start flying. And so when I shoot out of this cannon, I will be flying to the right, hopefully. Just gotta line it up. There's the turn.
It's not over. It's not over.
Just gotta get up there.
Yes.
All right.
For those who may not know, the last couple of times that Simply has been at GDQ, this stage, Caster's Curse almost coming on cue there, has had a little difficulty into this stage, but was able to save the bonk off of that platform there, and is now looking to close this out cleanly. He's just got one red coin left to go in this dark cloud. It's not over till he collects that final star. Will this be a redemption from the 2016 Simply run? And it is!
Yeah, that 2016 run. Please don't look at it. It's my darkest GDQ moment by far.
All right, so even though it seems like there's a good amount of stars left, this is by far the fastest stage in the game. You get all of the stars under 4 minutes if you're really good. And Simply's really good. So this is gonna go really quickly here. And of course we start out with one of the hardest stars in the stage, 100 coin here. It's cool new movement.
Ooh, yes, the side flip triple jump.
A little bit more. Oh, check it out. Oh, we need those.
Yep, need those. Okay.
All right, so that movement is cool, and it also saves time, so it's double cool.
But I thought this was tick-tock clock, not tick-tock cool.
Oh, you know, all stages can be cool if you just put on some sunglasses.
If you just believe.
If you believe.
And I believe in there being more donations that have to be read.
But
shout, please.
One quick donation, just one quick donation.
One very quick one.
One very quick donation from Gaysay for $100. Let's go!
Let's go! Now, I say one quick donation because, folks, we're going to be coming into another hot part of the run here, probably the last big strat improvement. The normal strat for collecting reds in tick-tock clock is to wait for the minute hand to strike on the 12 so you can wait for the flippers to freeze. But Simply is looking to change this up with a twist, so let's see what he does here. Oh my goodness, and just like that, it's moving reds!
Oh my God.
Moving reds in tick-tock clock, saving an astounding 3 seconds with some beautiful aesthetic movement on the flippers. Let's go!
And it's even better than that because there used to be an old method, a slower method of moving reds where you do like the normal flippies movement that I believe he's going to start doing now. You'd start it normally by doing this movement and doing another triple jump dive and some other stuff. But that one is just, it looks cooler and it saves time, which, you know how I feel about that.
I don't actually. Can you please tell me how you feel about saving time?
I think it's quite cool. I'm just saying.
Agree.
The more time you save, the more time you have, and who doesn't want to have more time?
And then we got some quick stars within like the 10 to 15 second range. Very smooth.
Can do some donations here, I think.
Yeah.
All right, I've got you covered. Let's see here. Equinox Doodle sent in $5. Here's a Poke fact for you. Did you know that Yoshi is in Pokemon Red? All you have to do is beat 100 polygons on Cruel Melee and Sonic will be unlocked. Wait, wrong game. Did you know that Togepi is an egg?
What? Togepi, the egg Pokemon, is an egg?
Now under $23,000 left in 10 stars. Can I get in one more real quick?
Absolutely.
Sure. Keep them coming.
Anonymous sent in $25. Here, I'm going to sing it GDQ. We want to have more GDQ. We cannot let it pause.
Bum, bum, bum.
We got to get donations in for a charitable cause.
Da-da-dum.
We got runners across the world. They travel far and wide.
Bum, bum, bum.
Is Toast Big Chapo indeed a hat, or are his bones inside?
Yeah. Let's hear it up for Mr. Game & Shout on the mic here, folks.
That was
It's my
fantastic.
first time singing at an event, my God. Ico sent in $100. These new strats are simply amazing. Hype!
Just like that simply amazing Toad Talk there, we are 3 for 3 on the clean Toad Talks here. You'll love to see it.
I don't know what percentage on that toad is, honestly.
72.
72? Okay. I didn't think it was quite
72.
100.
All right, but now we're coming into one of the banes of the speedrunner's existence here in Rainbow Ride as Simply's getting ready to get the cruiser star out of the way by landing that Lakitu skip. Simply, I do know that some runners like to go for 100 coins first, but you elect to go for the cruiser first. Is there any particular reason why you choose this route?
This star scares me. I like to get it out of the way, then I'm less scared.
It's a good point. Get the nerves out,
That's all it is.
Absolutely. We saw in Big Boo's Haunt earlier, if you're afraid of anything, you don't just cower back. You tackle it head on as he's now ready to go head on into this 100 coin plus big house in the Sky Star in Rainbow Ride. Unfortunately, the Fly Guy was having none of this nonsense for whatever reason. So we're going to be 2 coins short, but thankfully we got plenty of reds to back that up as we await to go to the ever so well-loved carpet here. I think we could probably say a couple more donations here. Shat, what do you think?
Oh, I've always got some for you. I have, let's see here. Talkman comes in with $100. My 8-year-old son and I are huge SM64 fans, and we're super excited to see Simply's run get met. He's sitting here with his Mario hat on, enjoying every second, even the spooky ones.
Oh.
Good luck on the rest of the run, Simply. Shout out to the GDQ crew running things behind the scenes, and shout out to my son, Ben. Love you, buddy.
Hey, shout outs to Ben.
Shout outs to Ben.
Loving and supporting parents here. We saw it with Simp Mom and Simp Dad, and now we get to see it to gamers worldwide. You absolutely love to see it.
I've also got $50 here from Schmiddles. Mario's hat is red. The minutes remaining are few. Pokemon belongs on GDQ.
Was that supposed to be a haiku
That
there?
might have been. I'm not sure. There was an attempt. Anonymous sent in $25. A runner named Simply takes stage while Mario 64 plays. Gets 120 stars while dropping 6 bars without breaking a second of pace.
Hey.
Ooh, I like that one.
That was nice.
And we are just taking a joyride along the carpet here, so unless we got any carpet talk, Artemis or Simply, you guys want to talk about the carpet?
The Artemis?
I'm disappointed, man. I thought you were gonna not ride it. What's going on? Where's the carpet list? You know? Hey,
I was thinking about it. It's a little too much for me.
you know, you can't pull out all the time save at GDQ.
All right.
Gotta save it for a future one.
Yeah, future. We got stuff to look forward to.
Under 20K for BDS Speed right now.
Let's go.
Let's get those donations in. You can keep reading them. We're just riding along. Nothing too crazy.
Love it. Moke sends in $200. My favorite Pokemon is a giant Mareep plushie. Let's get that Pokemon incentive. I don't know anything past Gen 1, but I like that one too. Dowolf sends in $100. When at GDQ and you don't know what to do the Mario.
Those who may know, may know. Shout out to Ozzy Adam. He does the Mario.
That's true.
Zoe sends in $64. Did you know the 64th Pokemon is Kadabra? Kind of makes sense seeing as that Simply seems like a psychic himself, pulling off this run. Ooh. Where we at? We're done. Oh, almost 18,000. Come on, go. 5 stars.
Bring them in.
18,000.
Bring them in. We got 5 stars left. Not too much time.
You know, we've been speedrunning 120 stars this whole time, but now we might have to go on a speed run here to meet that Pokemon goal here. I think we might need to get some hype from the crowd here. Crowd, do we have any hype here to meet that Pokemon goal? Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. And unfortunately, we did the same Lakitu bounce again. This time we have the cannon unlocked. And there's a very unlikely thing that we hope doesn't happen. And it didn't happen.
Good.
We're very good.
Right.
So the Lakitu there throws out the little spiky balls. And you can totally hit one when shooting out of a cannon and fall to your death. It is very unlikely, and it's happened multiple times. So.
But we are still riding that little bit of marathon. Good luck there, Lakitu. Despite having their brother on the camera and their jealousy with the spiked turtles will not overcome the power of this speed run as we now work our way here to the red coins amassed in the maze.
No.
Oh. It's all good. We're still in the maze. Not a big deal.
Just get to show off how amazing wall kicking is along here in Mario 64.
Yeah, wall kicks get you a very long ways in this maze.
All right, we're seeing that meter going up. We're now basically near under 16,000 left to go. Shout, do we have 1 or 2 quick donations?
Absolutely. Anonymous sends in $120. A buck a star. What a deal. Likely Jessica sent in $50. Gotta catch all the bonus runs. And Mr. Horrible with $168. Sandslash is my favorite Pokemon, so a donation for a team of 6 of them must be the best possible idea, right? Let's get that bonus BDSP run under $14,000 now. Come on, y'all. We got this.
It's going.
We sure do. The hype is real. We need to keep the hype going, guys. We've only got 2 stars left to go. We need to hear some hype in the crowd right now. Let's go. All right, as we come to the final star here in Rainbow Ride, the pendulum gets the wall kick off to the side.
Very, very smooth.
All right.
All right, one more. It's not done at 120 though. You get 120 and then the throws. So we still got a little bit of time here.
So we're entering the final Bowser stage, Bowser in the Sky. It's a wonderful stage. It's very, very difficult. And it is the perfect end to such a long run.
Ooh, and Simply, I don't know, this might be a little bit of pressure here, but if Bits goes perfectly, we could potentially be flirting with a sub 140, if not a low 140 here. How you feeling over there, dude?
Nervous.
All right.
Good answer. But I believe in you. You are doing fantastic. This run has been great. And even if not, I had a great time here.
Absolutely, we're all having a great time here as he's having a great time here into this Bits. But as he's closing out these reds, before we get to the end here, I think we might just need to hear one or two more hype donations here. Shout, what have you got for us?
We've had
Final
less
ones.
than $10,000 left to go. Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely sensing $50. Yahoo! 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 We've also got Super Bad Mouse with $250. Pokemon! 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 Hype!
One more.
One more. I had it here. Russ sends in $500. Loving this SM64 run. Simply doing incredible, as have all the runners have done this GDQ. So happy to have everyone back in person this year.
And
All
just
right,
like that, we hit 120.
5,000 left to go.
We've still got a little under $8,000 to go as Simply gets ready for throws here, guys. We've got 3 throws left to hit, and if Simply hits all 3 of these throws, we could be potentially flirting with a sub 140, maybe a low 140. Let's see what he's got here. I hope to hear some hype in the crowd for these throws. We've got one throw here as he gets the quick re-grab here with the side flip, rotating it around, looking like...
Oh, that's all right. We're still getting really, really good run here.
3,000 on the incentive.
All
Only
right, it's okay.
3,000 to go on the incentive. What's going to finish first, this run or the incentive goal here? Let's find out as he hits
Final
2 throws. It's going to be 3 throws.
This
It's
is
just like
2,000.
that. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, this is the 120 speed run. Simply as posted.
1,000.
Brand new GDQ best with the incentive being met.
Oh, dude, we
Just like
got it.
Did you get it?
We got
You
it.
did it.
Yeah, all right. I hope didn't want to cut it short there. That would have been very upsetting.
Let's go!
That was a fantastic run. Oh
What's
my
the time?
gosh. It says
Time.
I see a 140.17 on my end.
We'll take a quick look here on the touch of the star, 140.16.5 Simply. That is a brand new GDQ best by 1 minute and 25 seconds over Cheese's 2017 run. You've seen it here. Simply the best. Simply the greatest incentive goal being met here today. And ladies and gentlemen, that is 120 stars in Mario 64. My goodness.
Woo. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'll keep it brief. It's always so fun to go to these events and be a part of them, and it's a pleasure to be a part of this one. Get a new 120 star best. Huge shout outs to Cheese for always being a good friend. He's kept me in this game. Huge shout outs to Artemis and wesdogg for doing an amazing job with the commentary. And a huge shout out to Mr. Game and Shout for doing a wonderful, outstanding job with the hosting, the donation reading, the singing. It was great.
It was fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
But with that,
And with that, that's pretty much it. You know, I do these runs fairly often on my channel. There's a lot of heated competition. Mario 64 is always very PogChamp stuff going on. We have the BDSP coming up, right? Is that what's happening since we met it?
We got it.
nice.
Sweet. Well, that's all for me. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having us.
Shout out to Limit.
Stick
Getting me into this
limit.
game.
Y'all, I want to get a little bit more love for Simply and for the commentary. This was incredible, top to bottom. Fantastic run. And also, We got Pokemon! All right. I need a minute. I need some water. Oh, you all are incredible. Okay. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go too far. We got more marathon coming. Y'all made it happen. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everyone. This, for a little while longer, is Summer Games Done Quick 2022. We got Pokemon. Oh, you did it. You did it. Oh, okay. I'm still trying to pull myself back together after all that. I hope you all are doing good at home. That was fantastic. All right, I've got a little bit of time here. I want to get caught up on some of your awesome donations. Thank you so much for getting us Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, any percent. Now, I'm going to catch up on these donations, but I have just been given news from the producers. We have had a new incentive open up for $100,000. Elden Ring Pizza Swap the Champions. What does that mean? Great question. If this incentive gets I can't even talk, y'all. Oh, it was so crazy. If this incentive gets met, Catalysts will fight Fia's champions using a weapon swap glitch to wield a giant pizza cutter. Wait, did I read that right? Giant pizza? Y'all, I haven't played Elden Ring. Is that normal? Is that a standard strat? I feel like that's not the usual. All right, well, you know what? Let's find out together. $100,000 to get that unlocked. We're already over $1,000 toward it, so come on, let's move that cart, my friends. We're going to get it there. Catching up now on some donations. Justine sent in $100 during that push. Gotta catch them all. Oh, I believe it. Please More Games sent in $100. I love your username. Saying, my favorite Pokemon is Kizaron. I don't know if Keys has a Dex entry, but sure. Mage sent in $1,000. Thank you so much for that. With the comment, this is cool. Yeah, I agree with that. A godsend with $10. $10 for Turtwig. Broodlie sent in $50. I'm a man of my word. Good jobs at moving red, Simply. That was an absolutely incredible run. Oh my, the run and then the race for the star and then the race for the incentive and what was going to happen first. I'm still trying to catch up. I'm okay. I'm breathing. I'm standing. I'm stretching. I'm drinking water. Y'all make sure you're taking care of yourselves at home. There's still a lot of excitement. We're moving quick, but we are not done yet. Keep it coming, please. Bagcube sent in $25. Pokemon Hype! Great run, Simply. All right, everybody. I am getting word that we are going to be heading back up to the interview stage for a little bit of a prize segment. So, I think, I'm actually not sure what's going on here. Hey, boss, what do you got going on for us?
You know exactly what I got going on for you. I got prizes going on for you. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022. My name is Sent. I'm here to tell you all about some of the prizes you can win by donating before the end of our finale. Make sure to get those donations in. I'm going to tell you right now, $100 minimum donation is going to get you entered into everything I'm going to talk about. If you have not already gotten in $100, get in $100. We have so many amazing prizes to talk about. I don't know what it is about Elden Ring, but everyone loves Elden Ring. All of these artists love Elden Ring. Look at this couch. This couch is just full of amazing Souls and Elden Ring themed artwork. It's blowing my mind. Let's go through them one by one real quick. From Shiba Inc. here, we have this absolutely incredible Elden Ring's Lands Between canvas print. This thing is massive. This is like 3 feet by 2 feet large. Absolutely huge canvas print here depicting the Lands Between from Elden Ring. $50 minimum donation by itself, but I'm just telling you, $100 minimum donation is going to get you entered into everything I'm about to talk about, and it's going to get you halfway entered into our grand prize, which is a cumulative $200 donation throughout the event. So if you haven't gotten $200 in throughout the event yet in total, get it in right now. If you haven't gotten in $100 today, get it in right now so you can get entered in to win all of this lovely artwork from our good friends over at Cute Monster Props. We got an Estus Flask. Estus Flask, super useful. Restores health. It restores mana. It looks great on a shelf. It is crystal clear, so you can shine light through it. You could probably drink it. I wouldn't drink out of it, but you could drink out of it if you want it. $15 minimum donation. Enjoy. Need the stamina. From our friends over at Esclair Studios, we have this lovely Elden Ring Shadow Box. Huge fan of Esclair Studios' work in general. It is absolutely fantastic. I love their papercraft style. I love the 3D depth they bring to all of their work. It's so fantastic. It's so cool. You get such a great sense of perspective, like sitting at the bottom of a mountain and just looking up at the great expanse, at the great lands above. $25 minimum donation by itself. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to get those donations in. And from Caroline Design, we have a lovely acrylic painting. I'm skipping one. We're going out of order. This is the sequence break edition of the prize segment. Come on. Who doesn't love Ronnie? This is incredible. It's a black light painting. It's photoluminescent, so just charging up under these lights. It's gonna build up some light. Turn off the lights, it's gonna glow in the dark. You can see the little extra face right there glows, as well as the jewelry on her body. Super cool painting for sure, trying to minimize the glare and the light for you. So much incredible detail in this. It is just such a well done piece. Thank you so much to Caroline for sending that out to us. And from Investigation Code, we have 3 acrylic on canvas pieces depicting just different landscapes from Elden Ring. They are absolutely fantastic. They come as a lovely set of 3 for a $25 minimum donation. Now let's get a nice close-up here of that one. Flip it over, there you go. Like, look, these are absolutely beautiful. These are lovely on their own, and you get the full set of 3 for a $25 minimum donation. Thank you so much to Investigation Cone. From our good friend, Making It Nerdy, we have the most important wood burning. Is this dog? J-Hobbs, is this dog? J-Hobbs says yes, this is dog. Excellent, thank you, Hobbs. I hope you will all agree that that is dog, and that is the best dog. $15 minimum donation by itself. Thank you so much to Making It Nerdy. From RecTech EXE, we have that lovely Pot Fiend cross stitch. From Matt Guyver TV, we have an Anne Orlando postage stamp and a pair of lovely Anne Orlando prints available. And from Cute Monster Props and Squilby Pops, we have one of my absolute favorite pieces right here. Yep, right here. Here we go. This lovely flask of Crimson Tears from Elden Ring. This is just a fantastically done piece. The intricate detail here, I'll rotate it around for you. Absolutely beautiful on this thing. And my favorite part about it is the bottom of it, a little bit hard to see. You might be able to barely make it out in the light there, is engraved into the felt on to GDQ 2022. So there you go. It is genuinely a one-of-a-kind piece. $25 minimum donation. Make sure to get those donations in. And don't forget, we also have our amazing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker Collector's Edition prize pack. There's so much stuff in that pack. You can head over to gamesdonequick.com, see a great picture of it all together, or look at the bottom of the screen right now and see this lovely picture of Arbert, the Warrior of Light, doing Passage of Arms, a wonderful, iconic paladin skill. $100 minimum donation for that package. So much cool stuff, and there's so many great prizes in general, but there are so many great things in this marathon that I don't want to keep you from besides the prizes. Great things like that Pokemon run that we were able to get back in the marathon thanks to all of your wonderful donations. I'm not going to hold you from it any longer. Let's send it back up to the front and finally see what the any percent of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl looks like. With that, get hype.
Thank you so much for that, boss. Seriously, some amazing prizes. I've loved hanging them out with them this week. I'm still having trouble with words, but I can see the audience now. How y'all doing tonight? Oh my goodness, I can see you and you're beautiful, and we're here getting ready for the run. Couple more donations. Patrick sent in $200. Donation ball, go! I'm guessing they introduced that after Gen 1 as well. Law sent in $100. Let's go, Pizza Swap and Mr. Game and Shout, because he's killing it. Thank you so much, Law. I'm trying so hard. We are already over $6,000 towards the pizza shop. We're going to a pizza shop later on. Pizza Swap, $6,500 just about towards that. I'm getting some more info on what that looks like, and that's going to be fun. All right. Simply a Fan sent in $100 earlier. This Mario 64 run has been so incredibly done by one of the legends of